Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hopping to Hope, the channel dedicated to education and advocacy for bunnies. Over the weekend, I spent some time grooming my bunnies, some who were going through a big shed of their fur. I thought I'd pop on a camera and show you one of my grooming sessions with Daisy. Before a grooming session, I make sure I have all of the equipment I need set up and ready to use so that I don't need to get up with a bunny on my table. I grab my favourite brushes, some hairdressing scissors and my nail clippers, and I get organised. As I said, Daisy is currently shedding, so she has a lot of dead fur. She is the bunny that I have that likes to move around the most when I groom, so I wanted to show you in this video how I bring her back to the spot and settle her back in. You'll see me do this throughout the video. Brushing bunnies, especially when they're shedding, is so important. Bunnies cannot throw up fur balls like cats do when they clean themselves, so fur can build up in their gut and create a blockage. Blockages can require emergency surgery and, in some instances, sadly death. It's important we prevent this risk as much as possible, so brushing them as often as possible is key. Daisy likes to move around during her grooming session, so I often do smaller sessions more often for her, so she can have a break in between. You will see me use two brushes in this video. The brush that I highly recommend is from Pet Barn. I'll leave a link in the description of the video. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, I just find it's the most effective brush to remove dead fur. I've tried so many different brushes, some really expensive ones, and this is the one I have always gone back to. Anyone who used this brush also agrees with me that it's brilliant. Sometimes I abandon all brushes and use my fingers to pluck out dead fur from near a bunny's bottom area. This is where a lot of dead fur can accumulate, and it's quicker to use my fingers. I'm using one hand to pull back the fur and skin taut, and the other to pluck. It doesn't hurt the bunny at all, and it's really effective. I always check the bunny's genital area to see if there's anything of concern. I noticed Daisy had a little dried poop near her bottom, so I carefully used scissors to cut it. I would not recommend doing this if you felt there was any risk in cutting the bunny's skin. Bunny's skin is very easy to tear. Leave it to a professional groomer or use rabbit safe clippers instead if they're safer. Here I'm clipping Daisy's back nails. I will do a video just on nail trimming for bunnies if you'd like to see up close how it's done. I find this position the best to use as I have the most control over Daisy or any bunny in this position. I clip just above the quick of the nail. I know a lot of people are scared that they'll cut the quick and make their bunnies bleed, and it stops them from doing it. Even I myself have cut the quick before when I was learning. I can assure you that your bunny will be fine, and with some pressure to the nail, the bleeding does stop. The key is to find the quick and cut just shy of it. You can see that Daisy is moving around a lot and will push away when I place the clippers on her nail. She's not in any pain, she just feels pressure, and she just doesn't like it. It's still something that must be done in order to keep her nails trimmed. I have seen bunnies' nails grow into their skin and severely impact their feet and hopping ability from being far too long. I like to cut the front nails whilst they're sitting, but it depends on the rabbit and their behaviour during the grooming session. Speaking of groomers, did you know that Hopping to Hope offers grooming services for bunnies? We're located on the Central Coast and can groom your bunny for you. We can cut your bunny's nails, brush your bunnies, and shave matted long-haired bunnies. If you'd like more information on this, please email us at hoppingtohope@outlook.com. This is the aftermath of one grooming session. So it can get messy. Recommend that you do this outside. I didn't do it outside because the cicadas are so loud today. You probably can still hear them. But yeah, this is the result of one session. I also like to keep some of the fur so that if anyone in the community has or finds baby bunnies that don't have a mum, or needs extra fur for the nest, I've got that on hand. So that's something I like to do. I always keep a little bag of it. So time to clean up. After any grooming session, I make sure all of my equipment on the table has been sanitized. I have 4 bunnies and I F10 each item in between uses to ensure that I'm not potentially spreading anything between rabbits. I also have a set of equipment I use solely for bunnies I groom. It's important to keep all bunnies safe and to minimize the risk of spreading anything onto another bunny. Daisy got a little treat post-groom, so did Huxley, and went to recover under her castle with her brother, because Daisy is a rather sassy little girl who dislikes doing things she doesn't want to do. I hope you enjoyed this groom with me featuring Daisy. I plan to do more of these in the future, so please don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more. Tell me down in the comments what your favourite brushes are. Until next time, bye everybody!